This is my ride right here. 2007 Cobalt. Cobalt SS. Pontiac G5 GT rims. Alright, I'm gonna show y'all what's up here. What we got. So this is supercharged, as y'all can see, but it's not a 2.0. It's actually a 2.4, as you can see right here. So it's a supercharged 2.4 motor, much larger than the 2.0 that comes in the Ecotec LSJ. Much more powerful. I tried to paint this, but this is kind of ran a little messed up. We need to repaint that, melted and stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna show you all the mods that I got done to this. So as you can see, the first thing you can see right here is the M62 supercharger, LSJ throttle body, ZZP 3-inch cold air intake, .9 pulley, trying to get it to come into focus here. Get it to come into focus. 2.9 pulley. Alright. So we got ZZP log tube header. You can see right here. It's a long tube header paired with a downpipe, the high flow catalytic converter. ZZP 2.5-inch catback exhaust, the muffler and the resonator. Y'all can't see it, but it's got 60-pound injectors to increase the fuel to match the boost levels. These are high output coils with NGK spark plugs. We had to reroute so this is for the windshield washing fluid. Originally it was here. We had to reroute it here so we can still have our windshield. We can still have clean our windshield off. On our cold air intake, 93 tuned the computer. This thing's automatic, so the TCM is tuned as well. Look down here, we got ZZP stage 3 intercooler. Little oil catch can on here. Let's take a look at the wheels. So over here on the wheel, in the wheel department, as far as tires go, we got some, these are Laughlin high performance summer tires, 225, 45, 17s up front. You can tell by the tread here, we're gonna need some new tires again here soon. Drilled and slotted rotors. You guys can't see it, but as you can tell by the wheel gap, this car's been lowered. The ZZP lowering springs. ZZP strut tower bar. Got that really tight for the steering. Got disc brakes in the back, also drilled and slotted. You look under here, we got a large diameter rear sway bar. as well. And you can see those EZP lowering springs there. But some little, I didn't put too much into the interior or the exterior of the car. It's little mats, the steering wheel cover, underglows inside the interior. It wrapped the dash in carbon fiber. It looks pretty nice. The seats are still stock, but we do get some leather seats up in SS. We're gonna get the front seats, put some racing seats. We're probably just gonna remove the rear seat to get some better weight. I plan on changing the e-brake as well too, some a little nicer, a little carbon fiber all over the place. Same thing with the hood, we wrapped it in carbon fiber wrap, really cheaply done. Can't think of too much else here. These got wrapped carbon fiber. It looks really nice. LSJ spoiler. This didn't come on the car. This came with the regular base spoiler. We put this on. It's pretty nice. Anyway, I like it. I think it looks cool. I like it. It's looking really good. High rise. We need to get this right here, this tacky. That's what you get when you buy a used car, high mileage project. Nothing we can't fix. We paint this bumper here, especially just where the sun damages right here. Just tape it off. I would probably sand this down and put another clear coat on top. I don't think, yeah, it's right through the top coat. Yeah, you might be able to put some clear coat on it. This stuff, whatever this stuff is, came off. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. Trying to think of anything else that we did. Put in some new bulbs, LED bulbs for the headlights. I did so many things in this car, I forgot everything that's been done, but that's pretty much it. As far as future mods go, I'm pretty happy with what I got. What's sitting right here. I'm gonna go with the intake manifold, go with some cooling mods, a double dual end bypass, and maybe an option B kit. And you might eventually go with coilovers. One of the, just some repairs really. And just things that need to be done, like the timing chain tensioner. I said we need to get new coils. One of them, we had to put the stock one on because the other one gave out. So we get some new coils and new plugs to tune up. We just changed the oil. I think we get the new timing chain tensioner. That's probably what it is. And now I'm really smooth after that. Much happier. And I'm probably gonna get steel braided brake lines. Because make sure that's, I don't trust those rubber brake lines too well, especially going at high speeds, things like that. This right here, these brake lines, I mean, fuel lines are still pretty good shape. Everything's in good shape here. Might be able to paint that nice little metallic red color or something like that, or something nice. And I want to do an engine engine glow. And yeah, I mean, I don't think I have much else power I need to squeeze out of this thing. If I could, I'd probably slap on a TBS on here. It'd probably make around 385, 400 wheel horsepower. My guess is right now is between 300 and 350, depending on the temperature outside. If it's really cool out, I think it's about near 350. If it's hot out like it is now, it's not as fast, so it's about like maybe 300. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with what I got. I don't going to do too much else to it. Oh yeah, I want to get LS4 throttle body, and since we got pick and pull, I was going to get that out of a truck like a Silverado or something for the 5.3, the LS4 throttle body. Slap this on and tune it. We could probably do a spacer right here, and then get rid of this whole elbow thing and run the mass airflow extension all the way into the intake, and have it retuned for the LS4 throttle body and the MAF relocate. Because this is just getting in the way here. I don't like all this. I just want to run this intake. See, I have much more room to run this intake. I had to custom fit it. It's all crammed in there, and that's why it's making that noise. Like it sounds like shit coming down the road. It's because the way the intake is rubbing against the frame. So yeah, we're about to actually try to fix that. At least like wrap the intake in like some duct tape or something to soften it, to make it. But I'd eventually like to just get rid of all this, because ZZP with their supercharger kit tuned it to just run a filter. No, I don't like that. I like this quarter intake much better. So, and just delete this whole elbow right here, mass airflow extension all the way to the end of the intake. LS4 throttle body for a better throttle control, retune, and cooling mods to raise the efficiency of the supercharger, so to actually get better use out of that smaller pulley that we got there, which is pretty awesome. I actually got a 2.8 sitting in the garage that I could slap on there too for a little bit of extra, for a little bit even more boost. But this header, the exhaust system that we're running is running plenty of boost relief off of this, so yeah, I think we can go down to a 2.8 if we want to. I'm thinking about it, but first we're just gonna get this thing tuned up. New coils, new plugs, new tensioner. Have it run it smooth. I'm gonna paint all that again, or sand it down, polish it down to chrome, or maybe a little bit of both chrome and red up in there, and little cooling action mods, you know. And we just changed the oil on it. And I think there's something wrong with one of the tires leaking. I need to fix that. Just a couple things we need to fix. And I'm going to start getting, there's a lot of paint damage on the car. It sat in the sun. I tried to fix a little bit of it. It didn't come out perfectly. It needs to be sanded down. But you can tell there's like a lot of paint damage, especially to the roof. It's really, really bad. But let's see if I can take this like Mako or something and get the top of this corrected, paint corrected, see if they can clear coat it, or if they can just paint some of it, repaint certain areas, get it right, including the spoiler. But yep, those are the mods of my Cobalt. Oh yeah, and we're definitely looking to get a pair of Michelin Pilot S4 tires up front too. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it, like I said, it's 225, 45, 17 in the front, and in the back we got 205 50 R17. So it's actually sitting a little higher, just a little bit higher because of the wheels in the back. Ooh, these are starting to, no, it's still decent enough to drive with plenty of tread. But yeah, that's what we're running. That's what we did, 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds. I was already rolling, like going like maybe 2 miles an hour to just kind of simulate a launch. A launch, you probably could have achieved an even better time. But anyways, I'm out.